that, let us do some off the track, means away from the routine. Let us take, each of you need to give a small presentation, at least for 30 seconds presentation. How do you get charged? Of course, a cell phone can be charged by putting the charger button. In the same way, how do you get charged? What is your way of motivation? How do you get inspired? How do you get active? Because being alive is okay, but you can fill life into your life. Filling life into life is more important. So even a cat also lives, a dog also lives, a buffalo also can live. But God has given us a special gift of the consciousness. A human being has got this rare gift of consciousness, and through this, he can create his own life. So let me tell you a very powerful thing right now. There is something called destiny. Destiny means something which has been written on our forehead by Lord Brahma. That is what we believe. Lord Brahma has written our fate. So, do you believe in that? Oh, no, no, sir, I don't believe. I am an atheist. Some people say, fine. Honestly speaking, I believe. I believe in the fate. I believe in the destiny, but not like this. How some people say that whenever they get bad result, whenever a person fails in the examination, what does he say? Oh, it is in my fate, boss. That's it. And then he sits. He wants to achieve something, but he did not get it. And then he immediately blames. Brahma has written, this is in my fate. So that's the reason I did not get success. That kind of fate, I don't believe. I believe in fate to a great extent. What is that? Actual definition of fate, I tell you right now. You may be from any religion, you may be from any place, you may be from any caste, you may be from any gender, you may be from any creed, whatever. But all of you need to believe in this particular fact. That is the fate I am talking about. What is that? So do you have a choice to decide your parents? Do you have a choice to decide your parents? Sir, I wanted to take birth to my parents. That's the reason I took birth. This is my choice. I wanted to take birth in so-and-so state, in so-and-so country, so-and-so place, with so-and-so skin complexion, with so-and-so caste and so-and-so creed, with so-and-so gender. I decided, sir. That's the reason I am leading my life. Do you have a choice? No. That is what I call fate. Your birth is not in your control. To who should you take birth? That is not in your choice. That is what I call fate. Towards this, if you go deeper and deeper into spirituality, and if you go deeper and deeper into religious books, you may find answers. But I am not a scholar in that domain. I do not have scholarly knowledge in that particular domain. So I am no one to comment on that. But for sure, I strongly believe in fate. That is, God has decided. God has decided to, based on my previous karma, I have to take birth in so-and-so place to so-and-so parents with so-and-so language. Fine. Up to that only, fate is there. Up to that point only, fate is there. Once we get the ability to think, once we get the ability to start thinking, from that point of time onwards, you are the captain. You are the captain of your life. You can decide where and in which direction your life is progressing. So, for example, today morning, all of you got up and alarm might have rung and you might have got up. Then immediately you got up, you brushed your face and then you washed your face, you brushed your teeth and you got ready, have a cup of tea or exercise, whatever. Now you are sitting in front of me. Why? The reason is that very simple. You took a decision. You took a decision to attend this class. You took a decision to improve your life. You took a decision to speak fluently. So your life is the result of your decisions. I repeat, your life is the result of your decision that you take at every moment of your life. So life can be decided by your decision. So decision is happening through your free will. Free will means the ability to think. So for example, if you started early in the morning, if your alarm bell started ringing then you have a choice. You have a choice to kill it, to press the alarm bell and then sleep it. Every day this fellow he teaches. Chalo. So today let me take a rest. You can take that kind of decision, or you can take a decision to attend the class. So, but let me tell you, to give you that kind of inspiration, not to press the alarm bell off, not to sleep. So to attend the class, to take a decision towards a positive direction, you need inspiration. You need inspiration and you need motivation and you need to have discipline to put yourself through the hardship, because learning is not an easy thing. I know that, because while learning, we make mistakes. While learning, we get disappointed. While learning, we get pain. But once this pain phase is over, the life is going to be beautiful. So, but to make us go through that particular phase of pain, to make us go through that particular phase of hardship and struggle, we need a lot of inspiration. A person who identifies that kind of sources for inspiration, he is the most fortunate guy in the world. Yes, sir. In fact, I know that learning process is difficult and going through a difficult phase is tough, but I get energy by reading these kind of things. Now, let me share you one more incident. Long back, I had one girl with us working in our office. In fact, she is from a poor family. Then some consultant, actually, he brought her and he told, sir, usually I do not personally recommend any candidates, but please take her into job. This girl is from a poor family background. I personally know her. I have father and parents I know. She may not be very effective. She may not be very efficient, but please guide her. Put her in your office. Even if you offer less salary, I don't mind. I feel that this is a safe place for her. I know her family situation. Please help us and please help her and give her a job. Even if you don't have a job, create some job and put her in your institute. Because I always believe in doing social service. He too knows that. I take some students with very less fee structure. Sometimes I give course to free of cost also. And the people who really deserve, I test them. I test them to a great extent. Once I feel they really deserve, then I give them opportunity to grow in life. So that way, one gentleman, as I told that particular consultant, he knows about my nature and he brought that girl. She is not that good at English, but I observed that she is very disciplined, very systematic and dedicated. After testing her through my questions in the interview process, I observed that she is not good at English. Fine, no problem. Finally, I gave her a job of front office. Then I need to tell you so many things about her. She used to come early in the morning, 10 to 15 minutes sharp. She happens to be there in her desk. And she was doing her job with a smile throughout the day, freshness on her face, kindness in her words, and meticulousness, perfection in her work. And through her, and of course, I allowed her to attend one of my classes also regularly, and she started picking up English also. Within 30 days, she became fluent. I found extraordinary dedication, extraordinary kind of learning process in her. One fine day, I was tempted to ask her, hey, how come you are different? Because she is like my daughter. She is at the age of my daughter. I asked her openly. In fact, I give inspiration to so many people. I motivate so many people. I give direction to so many people. And I observed that somehow you are on autopilot mode. You are self-driven. You are self-motivated. You are getting inspiration from somewhere. What is the source of your inspiration? I asked her. Then she said, because she speaks very with kindness, her words are kind, and she thinks in the angle of others. She learns quickly. She's punctual. She's dedicated. She's systematic. And I know her family background. She lost her father. He was a lorry driver as such, and her mother was bedridden, and she has got one sister to take care of, and she has got a younger brother who is in the school. So these are kind of so many difficulties are there in her life. But since I know personally she has difficulties, I can make it out. But a stranger, if she sees her, he can never understand that she has got this much of pain in her life. She never shows that pain on her face, and she is always pleasant, and she speaks nicely, and she motivates the people. Then I asked her, as I told you, one fine day, I asked her, "What is your source of inspiration?" She said, "Sir, every day, morning, for about 15 to 20 minutes, I listen to Sri 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗘 speeches. That gives me inspiration, that gives me motivation, and I will never take pain onto my face." So fine. That is her way of inspiration. How many of you have heard of his name? 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗘?
Yes.
Good. Now, honestly, I'm telling, I never heard. Till that time, I never heard his name. This happened 10 years ago, honestly, I'm telling. At the time, till that time, my source of inspiration was from the books from Western countries. Robert Schuller, Wayne Dane, or this Stephen R. Covey. These are the kind of people's books I used to read. And I used to get inspiration by reading those kind of personality development books. For the first time, I listened to the word 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗘. Who is he? I got surprised. Then she was looking at me with a suspicious look. Sir is joking or something. Then she told me, "Sir, you can search through YouTube. You will find many of his videos." After that, I got addicted. Honestly, I'm telling. After that, I got addicted to Sri 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗘 inspirational speeches. Then there is no single day till now for the past 10 years. I never missed. There is no single day where I missed to listen to his speeches. And from that, I extended to Samavedam, Shanmuga Sarma, and others also. I started listening. So that is where we can get inspiration from anywhere. So from whoever, from wherever you may get inspiration. But one thing is for sure, you need to put yourself in the path of right direction. You need to get charged. You need to get inspired. So my question is this to you, because that girl with such a great poverty, such great misery in her life, but she used to get inspiration from such a great personality, and she started charging herself, and she started getting inspiration. Now, my question is, what is your source of inspiration? Because as I told you, life is decided by fate up to our birth only. But from the time we got ability to think, from the time we got the ability to analyze, from that point of time, you can decide your next step. If you wish to reach the highest position in the country, today itself you can start your journey towards that. You can get it. Anything that you visualize, anything you think in your mind is going to happen. For that, only thing that is needed is one simple word, I tell you, decision. You have to take a decision and things will happen. So it is called free will. So life is not directed by the fate. Fate has got a role only up to your birth. From that point of time onwards, you are the creator of your life. You are the maker of your life. You can decide your life. Now, for another few seconds, few minutes, I would like to listen from each of you for about 30 seconds, each of you, maximum, or 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't limit anything. Minimum, I'm telling, minimum 30 seconds. You can tell. First of all, do you have the habit of getting inspiration? And in case yes, where do you get inspiration? It may not be always individuals. It may be some books, or it may be some videos, or it may be some habits of yoga or exercise or walking or your whatever. What is your source of inspiration? Yes.